Hi everyone and welcome back to another one of my reviews. Today we're looking at some true wireless earphones that don't break the bank. My name is Sebastian from TechCentry and I'm here to help you make the right purchasing decision. Welcome to my full review of the EarFun Air Pro's in-ear earbuds. Now before we get started, EarFun sent out these earbuds for review, but this doesn't affect my judgment of them. We are not only going to talk about the pros, but also about all the cons that I've discovered. Starting off with pricing and availability, the EarFun Air Pros are available on Amazon for around $70 US. Sometimes you can get them even cheaper, so make sure to check out my affiliate links in the description for real-time pricing to see when they go on sale. Going over the physical features first, I really like the unique angular design of the Air Pros with the silver and black color scheme that looks modern and unique. As with many other earbuds, there is branding on both earbuds, but fortunately it's black and pretty subtle, so nothing annoying. This angular shape also has the really nice side effect that it's really easy to grip these out of the case and to pull them in and out of your ear, which I really enjoy. Now, while the design itself is quite different in terms of shape and size, they're actually a nice middle ground between the AirPods and the AirPods Pro, which means that a significant part of the tech is built into the stem of the earbuds. I personally really like this because this design choice assures me a better fit than if the manufacturer tries to cram all the tech inside my ear. Plus, this also allows for good battery life, which we'll talk about more later. With a weight of 54 grams, including this charging case, the earbuds are very similar in comparison to other ones on the market like the AirPods or AirPods Pro, and the charging case is made out of plastic, similar to the AirPods as well, but it still feels pretty solid, so I wouldn't worry that it breaks too soon. On top of that, there are also magnets inside the case so that the earbuds are really getting pulled in, which is nice to see. When it comes to comfort, the Air Pros are delivered with 3 different sizes of silicone ear tips inside the box, with the medium one being pre-installed. This is also the one that gave me personally the best fit and actually ensured a better fit than I ever got on my Apple AirPods Pro, no matter which of the included ear tips I used. Now, I personally don't wear earbuds due to safety reasons when going jogging, but for regular usage around the office I didn't have any issues with the earbuds falling out, which is great to see because that's sometimes an issue on true wireless earbuds. During eating food they did get a bit loose though because of all the movement of my mouth. While again I'm not using them while working out, it's good to know that they're actually IPX5 rated, so they are a little bit sweat proof and also splash resistant. So if there's a little bit water on them, that should be fine, but you have to make sure that you don't put them wet into the case because that could actually damage them. Now, in terms of controls, both of these earbuds are actually having accelerometers built in, so you basically control them by kind of forcefully tapping them. Now, if you tap the right one twice, it will play and pause. If you triple tap, it will go to the next track. If you receive a call, a double tap on either one will actually answer or hang up the call. And on the left one, you can double tap to start a voice assistant like Siri or Google Assistant if you're using an Android phone, or triple tap for switching between the different modes like ANC, noise reduction, ambient sound, or normal. Now, personally, I'm not a big fan of this solution. Sure, there's limited space on earbuds, which I totally understand, but forcefully tapping them and shoving them deeper and deeper into your ear just isn't that pleasant to me. So I wish that there would be a different solution, maybe, I don't know, like a capacitive touchpad or something. Now, as of right now, there is no app support for these earbuds to change the controls or an EQ. So what you see and hear out of the box is basically what you get if you don't use other third-party apps for equalizer, for example. In terms of Bluetooth standard, the Air Pros support Bluetooth 5.0, which is the minimum requirement for headphones and earbuds these days, because there was a significant jump from Bluetooth 4.2 to 5.0. Now, recently there have also been some budget earbuds already with Bluetooth 5.1 support, so I'm hoping to see this in the future on an updated version of these earbuds. Pairing the EarFun Air Pros with my iPhone, Galaxy S10 and iMac was pretty fast. But if I'm not mistaken, you have to press here this pairing button each time that you actually switch the device, and this really gets annoying because I'm switching between my phone and my iMac all the time, so I wished that it could just pair without pressing the button. I don't need it to be connected to multiple devices at once, but just easy switching would be nice. Testing the earbuds range, I was quite impressed. Inside of our 1200 square foot loft, they were able to achieve basically like 100% coverage. Now keep in mind, we are living in a loft, so there aren't many walls, so this is definitely good for a Bluetooth product when it comes to range. And when we also take our 1000 square foot backyard into consideration, and I left my phone on my desk on like the other side of the apartment, the earbuds achieved around 50% coverage of the backyard. I also didn't have any delays when it came to video watching, no matter if it's on my S10 or my Max. And what I also like about these earphones is the fact that they support single point connection, which means that you can use either one of these earbuds standalone. I often do this when I want to be aware of what's going on around me, so this is a must-have feature. And it boggles my mind that even some of the high-end Bluetooth earbuds like the Bang & Olufsen E8 don't have this crucial feature, so I'm really happy to see this here on the Air Pros. In terms of Bluetooth standards, they are only SBC and AAC supported, so if you're looking for aptX or aptX HD even, you're basically out of luck here. For me, this hasn't been an issue though. But now let's move on and talk about battery life, and I have to say I'm very impressed here. EarFun claims up to 9 hours without ANC and 7 hours with ANC enabled. In my own test, the earbuds lasted 7.5 hours with ANC enabled at 100% volume, which I think is super impressive. With the charging case, EarFun claims that up to 32 additional hours of battery life are possible, so this would get to like 41 hours in total, which is absolutely insane and which I love to see, especially because the case is also pretty compact. Now before we go outside to see and to hear how these Air Pros sound in a busy environment compared to the Apple AirPods Pro, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and to hit the bell button below. There are many more exciting review videos in the works that will be published here on the channel very shortly, and I hope that you can join the channel because this is really what makes the hard work worth it. Alright, so this is a quick sample recording using only the microphones in the camera. And now we're here in the same situation, but we're actually using the microphones on the EarFun Air Pro. Now I'm really interested to hear how they sound because they feature 3 microphones on each side, and where I'm currently standing is probably like the worst case scenario possible. There's like a 2-lane street like 2 feet behind the camera with a lot of cars going by, and like 100 meters below there's the Autobahn A1 here in Germany, so it's like super busy and crazy. So it will be interesting to hear how this actually is able to isolate my voice from all the other sounds around me. So now I'm back, still standing on the bridge, freezing here, and now we're trying the Apple AirPods Pro, and I'm really interested to hear and see the difference because these headphones basically cost like 3 to 4 times the price of the Air Pro. So it will be very interesting to see if you can actually hear a difference and a big difference in terms of the microphone. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. So now we are back indoors, and I just wanted to give you a quick demo of the microphones, also in an indoor, pretty regular environment, where it's really about the sound quality of the microphones. So now I'm back in the same indoor environment, but now actually with the Apple AirPods Pro, and now where it's really just about the raw sound quality. I'm really interested and can't wait to hear the difference. Again, let me know in the comments which one you actually prefer. So welcome back to the studio, and what shall I say, these results seriously surprised me. Especially that the Apple AirPods Pro basically completely fell apart on the bridge with my voice cutting out all the time. The earphones were much better in this regard. On the Air Pros you have 3 different sound modes: normal, transparency and active noise reduction. And well, what shall I say? Yes, on paper they are nice to have, but my default has been the normal mode, with the other ones not really getting too much usage, and there are a few reasons for it. First, the active noise cancellation mode just didn't make that much of a difference for my personal environment when compared to the normal mode. Now most of the noises in the office or at home, like voices, the TV or our dog, are not consistent, so they are a challenge for any ANC system. but especially compared to the Apple AirPods Pro, well, that just wasn't a contest. The AirPods Pro are just so much better, but that's also okay because you can basically buy 4 of these ones for one of the AirPods Pro, so I guess there has to be a compromise. In terms of transparency mode, my experience was also kinda underwhelming. Yes, during the day it certainly helps a bit to hear the environment better, but at night it basically just introduced a ton of white noise or hiss, which really felt unpleasant to me. In terms of audio levels, I was usually happy with the volume at around 50% at night and around 80% volume during the day, so there's still some headroom left. But now let's finally talk about the audio quality, and what shall I say, for their price I was really impressed with the Air Pros. Compared to other earbuds, the larger 10mm dynamic drivers produce a nice amount of bass and even some sub-bass, which I didn't expect. And recently I've become really obsessed with the live recording of the Hamilton musical, and even this sounded really good on the earbuds, which completely surprised me. Now in the mids and highs I still prefer the AirPods Pro, but it's not even a huge gap. And compared to other earbuds that are more similar in price, like the FreeBuds Lite and the new Beats Flex, there's no contest for me. I would choose the EarFun every time without any hesitation. So now it's time for my verdict, and I have to be honest with you. When I first heard about the Air Pros, I didn't really expect much looking at the price, but oh boy, I was wrong. After my experience in the past with the AirPods and the FreeBuds Lite, I really thought, okay, so yes, there are cheaper alternatives, but they suck. To be honest, fortunately, these EarFun earbuds are the proof that this is not the case anymore now in 2021. Sure, they're not flawless. I personally think the transparency and active noise cancellation modes are more of a gimmick than anything else, and I don't really like the way these headphones are controlled, but the good sound quality, unique design, stable connection and good charging case make more than up for it. Thinking about it, the Air Pros are actually the first true wireless earbuds other than Apple AirPods that I would really recommend.